we're going to prime the lids with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. To set that, we're going to use the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette and go in with this bright white shade. So starting out, we're going to use this bright blue shade. This is called the Breakfast at Tiffany's. Taking my MAC 286, I am just buffing this all over the crease for our transition shade. And I am putting the color right here beneath that brow. And once we get right here, we're going to start flicking this outwards. Next, we're going to go in with the Kat Von D Divine Palette. We're going to go in with this blue shade right here. Going in with my Rouge and Rogue blending brush. And this shade was called Waters. And again, we're just pulling whatever color we have left out. Next, we're going to go back in with that Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. We're going to go in with the shade Velour. I'm going to go in, I'm pretty sure this is called the Crease Brush from the Dragon Collection, but it's the Rouge and Rogue brush right here. And we're going to take this a lot lower than we have those other colors. So your eyes should look a little something like this, and now we're going to go back in with that blending brush with zero color on the lid, and we're just going to start buffing that dark shade out so there's no harsh lines and starting to flick this upwards. Again, taking that Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette, we're going to go in with the black shade Jet. Taking the Morphe G13 brush, just packing this all over the lid. Going back in with that Rouge and Rogue crease brush, we're just going to start blending out the black, and we do have some of that dark blue velour shade on there. I love blue and black shades together, they're so pretty. Going back in with that crease brush, we're just going to buff this out in very, very small circular motions. Take your time with this. Okay, so I wanted to try this for so long. This is the Gothographic liquid eyeshadows. This is in the shade Nyctophilia. I don't know what that is. But we're going to put this in the crease, or not the crease. We're going to put this like on the lid right here. And we're going to stop like midway. Okay, so next we're going to take this Nebula shade from the Kat Von D palette. Taking a Morphe little definer brush. I'm just going back and forth, just like this, trying to be really chill. Then going back in with that black shade, we're just blending the black and the blue together to make a nice little gradient effect. I'm going to go ahead and prime the skin with the Benefit Professional Primer. Taking the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 1112. And I'm just going to blend it in with my Morphe sponge. I forgot to clean my fallout before I started putting foundation on. Great! Using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, we're just going to start placing this in all the high points. Remember, we worked hard to kind of create this wing effect, so don't cover it up with your concealer. Something I've been doing recently is spraying this like one time and then going over my foundation like the last time just to sink everything in, and I've noticed a really big difference in my skin within doing that. Next, we're going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It powder, and we're going to set all of the places we put concealer. Taking my Wet n Wild brush and the Milk Chocolate Soleil in light medium, I'm going to go ahead and start bronzing the skin. So I'm just taking the bronzer on the side of my nose. If you don't know how to contour your nose but you're still wanting some definition, this is a really good way to do that without having to do anything super crazy. So I felt like contouring was something a little bit different today, so we're going to go in with the Hoola bronzer with the Rouge and Rogue contour brush. We're just going to contour that way. Just feel like something a little bit more natural. You guys have seen this step 1,000 times, but I always like to do it before I do my blush. We're just cleaning up this contour. Going in with the NARS Blush and Orgasm. This has been my favorite blush, by the way. I'm obsessed with it, with this little brush from their set. I don't know if it's powder or blush, but I'm going to use it as blush. This blush is so pretty, but now I'm kind of scared because I got a free sample for my birthday. Now I'm going to have to buy like a $60 blush. Great. Guys, I have so many highlighter like options in my mind today, but we're just going to go with the Wet n Wild. What shade is this? White Raven. It's from their Gothographic collection, which again is in stores right now, so that's why I figured I'd pull all these products out. We're just going to start highlighting those cheekbones. We're going to go in with the Colourpop Prance liner. And the waterline. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my lower lash line because I don't know. So we're going to start with the shade Velour from the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. And I'm taking the Morphe M431 brush. I'm going to take it a little step further and go with the Colourpop Sandbar eyeshadow. Next, we're going to take the Metal Crush palette by Kat Von D, and we're going to take this pink shade and put it in the inner corner. Yes, so pretty. This is going to kind of bring these light, bright colors in with this crazy poppin' pink. I totally forgot to wisp this away, so it has been on way too long. But make sure you wipe away your powder. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my mascara just to get that out of the way because I think I want to apply some glitter, but I don't know where yet. I'm going to take it a little step further and I'm going to apply this blue glitter going out here. So I'm going to apply some NYX glitter glue very lightly, so I'm trying not to disturb the shadow, but applying it all throughout this section. And I'm going to start placing it on the wing. Just like that. This does not need to be symmetrical. You can have fun with it. So for the big one, I'm taking some House of Lashes eyelash glue and I'm putting it on the bottom just because I want this one to be pretty specific. And then I want to place this pretty low. Okay, and again, we're placing it really like right there. I just went to apply my lashes and my cat ate it. These are the Yoga Pen Fashion eyelashes. They are mink fox. What is that called? They're cruelty free basically, and I got them from ultrapop.com. I will link it below. For lips, I'm going to take the OCC Lip Tar Liner in Pool Boy. Next, we're going to go in with Jeffree Star Jawbreaker. Okay, so I literally have 0 brow products. It was supposed to arrive before this tutorial, but it didn't. So I'm just going to brush them straight up with 0 product in them. Oh, I am using the new e.l.f. Brow Gel. This is, it's like in this metallic tube and it's like an extra $1 and I love it. Go ahead and set your skin with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is my favorite setting spray in the world. Better than Fix Plus. I will tell you that right now. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to cake up that makeup.